Ow, okay, that's getting really hot. Oh my god. I'm like so surprised. Yeah, that looks horrendous. Hello and welcome back to my channel. The dog's just coming in the room and making a lot of noise with his claws. But today I am doing something that I've been quite excited about actually since being stuck in the house, is because I'm not working at Costa at the moment, I can actually have false nails because we're not allowed false nails at Costa for like hygiene reasons. So I bought a nail kit on Amazon for £25 I think, and it's one of those polygel nail sets. So I'm going to try and do that today and obviously film it because I thought that might be quite interesting. At the minute I've got stubs, but I'm going to try and transform them into pretty nails. So I got this set from Amazon. Like I said, it was only £25, so I'll link it below just in case anyone wanted to try it out for themselves. But it's really small. I was expecting it to be twice this size, but it came in a cute little box, and it has everything you need inside other than a like LED or UV lamp, but I've actually already got one from a different kit, so I'll be using that. But in here they've got the little like nail sizes, two different I don't know what you call them, like two different, oh there we go, poly nail gels. So I've got an apricot one and a clear one, and then I've got a nail file. That's just a little brush to push it into the moulds, and then a top and base coat, which are actually in really nice glass bottles. Like, this is quite a good quality kit from what I can tell so far for the price. And then we've got this like alcohol solution that helps mold it into place and stuff. So let's see how it does. I've also never done this before, so this is literally my first time trying these poly nail extensions. So I've just set my camera up there so we can hopefully see what I'm doing, but the first step is, I've got the instructions just here, but the first thing is to apply the base coat and then cure it. So I'm just going to do that. I've already pushed my like cuticles back and kind of filed it just to make it a bit rougher. So I'm just going to put the base coat on. So I've cured the base coat, and I have a clear and a light apricot colour, but I think I'm going to use the light apricot because I was going to use the clear and paint over it, but I'm just going to keep it quite simple and just do the pink for now. So I already picked out the correct sizes for my nails, so I'm just going to organise those. Okay, so what we apparently do is squeeze this onto the little plastic nail, which is called a jewel form apparently, and then kind of just shape it in there with the little liquid. Oh, this is very, very weird stuff. Oh, of course. I don't know if that's too much or not enough, but I'm going to try and shape that into a nail shape, I suppose. Did I get that in there? Oh, I don't know if that's long enough. I want it to be quite long, so I'm just going to put a bit more. Okay, I think that looks okay. Okay, and then cure for, so you just put it on like a fake nail. Oh, that feels so weird. I'm just going to do the one and see how that turns out first. Okay, so that goes under there for a minute. My finger's getting quite hot. I don't know if that's supposed to happen or not. Ow, okay, that's getting really hot. like it's just hot on where I've put the polygel, so I don't really know what that's all about. Bit weird, but I'm just gonna power through. Okay, moment of truth. Apparently this just like wiggles off. Oh. Oh my god. I'm like so surprised. That literally feels... Okay, it's a bit sticky, but I think that's because I'm supposed to like rub it off with a bit of alcohol, but that actually feels like a proper acrylic. It doesn't even look too bad either. I'm genuinely impressed. It looks a little bit thick underneath where I obviously, like, it's quite a thick one. I don't know if they're supposed to be that thick, but obviously the more I do it, the better they'll look. So I'm just going to do the rest of them, and then I might paint over the top of them because it's like quite a... I don't know what the word is, like not opaque, it's kind of like a little bit transparent, so I've got a lot of nail polishes, so I might paint over them with something else. But I'm just going to do the rest of them, cure those, and then kind of decide what I'm going to do next. Okay, so I've done my 4 fingers and 2 out of the 4 went really well, so I'm quite happy with that. I am obviously going to have to majorly file that one, but it's not really attached to the base, so that's probably going to be the first to fall off. And then that one just looks really thin, so that's probably not going to stay there for very long either, but I'll obviously file them all down. I'm going to then do these 4 fingers because I find that doing my thumbs last just makes it a bit easier. So I'm going to do those, and then I'm going to try and file them down to make them look a bit nicer. Wait, I'm just going to pause because I can hear people cheering and it's for the NHS, and I think that's... Okay, back to my nails. I could hear people cheering outside my window, and it was... Well, it's 8 o'clock now and people were cheering for the NHS, and I didn't actually think there would be that many people cheering, but I could literally hear like loads of people kind of like just outside cheering, which I thought was really nice. So I went to join them. It's going okay. It's kind of a bit hit and miss. I feel like it's the nails is one of these things where you kind of have to practice it, like most things, I guess. But this little nail is probably going to be ruined now because I stopped curing it to go and clap. So this one's probably not what worked very well. Yeah, that looks horrendous. So yeah, that's really not gone well. I don't know if you can see, but that looks awful. So I'm going to try and, oh my god, it's so gross. That's probably because I went downstairs. I'm going to try and file that best I can, but it looks awful. So I'm going to do my thumbnails now that I've done all my fingers. So I'm just going to crack on with that. So I've done the whole set and they're looking a little bit atrocious at the minute, but I'm just going to file them down as best I can. I'm actually just going to cut the length first. I've got these like special like clippers I actually got off of Wish and they're pretty decent. So I'm just going to cut them down. Okay, not sure if that was the best idea because it did end up cracking a few. I don't know if you can see, but I guess you should only really file these down, but it does show how thick they are. Obviously I didn't mean to do them that thick, but I'm quite surprised that they managed to like harden despite how thick I accidentally did them, so I'm quite impressed in that sense. Okay, so I've just done filing, and I think they look okay. Like I'm quite happy with them. Not happy with that. Oh my god, I don't know what went wrong, but look at the angle that it's at. That is just so disgusting. But I'm just gonna wash my hands up with water and then paint over them, I think. So I just remembered that I still need to do the top coat, so I think I can do the top coat and then paint over the top coat with a colour. I'm pretty sure. It doesn't actually say in the instructions, but that's what I'm going to do anyway. So top coat needs 60 to 90 seconds, which is kind of weird because I thought the like actual polygel would need longer than the nail varnish, but never mind. So I'm just going to pop the top coat on and then add a colour. I really like this pink colour, so I think I'm going to try and go for something similar. I've got quite a lot of gel nail polishes from when I actually used to do my nails. Okay, so these are the finished polygels without nail varnish on, and I think for a first try they look really good, and they were surprisingly really easy to work with. Like I didn't really have that much trouble other than that one, but I'm pretty sure that's because I just like didn't do it properly because I went downstairs. But yeah, I'm surprised. I think they look pretty professional. I'm just going to go over them with a like nudie colour because you can kind of see where it didn't quite go right with the bubbles underneath, so I want something a bit more opaque as well. But I'm actually really impressed. Like if you are stuck at home and want professional looking nails, then I would definitely recommend this set. So I'll put the link in my description for anyone that does want to do their own nails, because I was like really excited to do this because I can actually have like acrylic type nails now that I'm not at Costa for a while. So I'm just going to pick out a colour for the top of these. I was also going to do like a little design because I used to be obsessed with doing my nails, and I've got like a load of stamping plates So I might try and do a little sign on like the whatever that finger is, because I haven't used these in ages. I actually labelled them. So they're the cats ones. Summer, Halloween, plants might be a cute one, or animals. They're quite cute. These are also all from Wish. Like Wish, I fully rate Wish. I think it's pretty good for the money. Those are cute. I've never actually used those before. Summer might be a cute one. Oh, that one looks quite nice. Might be nice in gold over pink maybe. Or I don't know. So this is my bag of nail stuff. Let me see. That's the one I normally go for. It's called From Top to Bottom, and it's one of the Sensation Nail gels. I don't know, I can't really see the angle of my camera here, but hopefully you can see what I'm doing. It's like a darker version of what's on my nails now, so I might go for that. And then maybe do, I don't know if gold will look a bit trashy with that colour. I'm actually going to do a sparkly one instead, because I think that'll look cute. There's not a huge amount left in the bottle, and I always forget that I've had these for years, so they're not really in the best condition, so I might have to do 2 coats. I think maybe I should have not done the top coat, because I feel like it just doesn't feel like it's taking to it very well, so I think maybe the top coat's for when you're like actually finished. I know that sounds dumb now that I'm saying it, but I wasn't sure if the top coat for the polygels was to like set it all down or whether it was just to make it shiny, and I think it was just to make it shiny because this is kind of like sliding around on the top now. Okay, so they're all done. I just put a top coat on them and washed my hands, and I think for a first try they actually really don't look too bad. All in all, I think it took me about an hour and a half, which I don't think is too bad because obviously I have to do like one hand, like each hand at a time. But I'm really happy with them. I think the glitter looks really nice. But yeah, if you want to do your own nails at home, I would definitely recommend this set. Honestly, I'm really happy with them. I think they look like acrylics. I guess they kind of are acrylics. They're like a hybrid gel, aren't they? I didn't do a design because I had already been doing this for long enough and really didn't want to spend any more time on it. So, but I'm really happy with how they turned out, and would really recommend this set. Like, it's so easy to use, like it's a really nice colour as well. It does also come with a clear. But hopefully you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please feel free to like, comment and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye!